One of the biggest mistakes new coaches make is thinking the workout is the most important part of coaching. We spend hours building the perfect session, the perfect progression, the perfect accessory work, and then we wonder why athletes leave. Because athletes don't buy into programs, they buy into people. And trust in people is built through systems. Not one workout, not one PR, not one great coaching cue, a system. Today, I want to talk about why great coaches don't coach sessions. They coach systems. A session is easy. Anybody can write a workout. Anybody can give cues. Anybody can yell louder. But systems are harder. A system asks, where do I want this athlete in 90 days? Where do I want them in a year? What habits do they need? What environment do they need? And what support do they need? Because when an athlete walks in on day 1, I'm already thinking about day 90. And if I know where we're headed, then today's session has purpose. Every rep, every cue, every conversation, everything serves the bigger picture. Here's the mistake most coaches make. They start at the top. They chase results. More weight, faster times, bigger numbers. But results aren't the foundation. Trust is. And trust isn't built by being the smartest person in the room. Trust is built by consistency. It's built by showing athletes, I know where we're going, I have a plan, I'm paying attention, I care about you as a person, and I will adjust when life gets hard. Because athletes are not machines. They're students, parents, teenagers, professionals, people carrying stress from school, work, relationships, injuries, and sometimes things we never see. If your system only works on perfect days, it's not a system. It's a schedule. One of the standards I believe every coach should have is simple. If you can't explain why something is there, it probably doesn't belong. Not in the workout, not as a coaching cue, not in the athlete's progression. Too many coaches confuse busy work with purposeful work. Just because a session is longer doesn't make it better. Just because there's more exercises doesn't make it smarter. Everything should have intention. Because when athletes understand the why, they trust the process. And when they trust the process, they stay. Here's the reality. No athlete follows the plan perfectly. Life doesn't care about your spreadsheet. Athletes get hurt. They lose motivation. School gets stressful. Work gets overwhelming. The coach who survives isn't the coach with the perfect system. It's the coach whose system can adapt. That doesn't mean abandoning standards. It means understanding people. Sometimes athletes need to be pushed. Sometimes they need to be heard. Sometimes the best coaching isn't changing the program. It's having the conversation. Because relationships aren't built when everything goes right. They're built when things go wrong. And the athlete knows you're still there. New coaches often believe they need the perfect program. But athletes aren't looking for perfect. They're looking for trust. They're looking for consistency. They're looking for someone who understands them. The workout matters. The programming matters. But relationships make those things work. The longer I coach, the less I believe coaching is about writing workouts. And the more I believe it's about building systems. Systems built on trust. Systems built on consistency. Systems built on relationships. Because athletes won't remember every cue you gave. They won't remember every workout. But they'll remember how you made them feel. And if you create an environment where they feel safe, where they feel challenged, where they know you care, they'll trust the process. And that's when progress really starts. Athletes don't buy into programs. They buy into people. And the best people build systems that last.